Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk Smoking Jeremy B. I know everybody saw who didn't practice and the whole injury designations that was next to him. But what they didn't see is that most of them are just sick. Two people are in concussion protocol. Thomas Harper still from the week before, and Alex Anzalone entered concussion protocol. Christian Mahogany, sick. Tristan Colon, wrist, illness, sick. Coyote Awasika, illness, sick. Panay Sewell, Amon Ra, Alex Anzalone, and Thomas Harper are the ones that had no practice due to an injury. And it could be a rest day. These guys are vets. We're not talking about young guys. I mean, guess what? There was guys that practiced with illness. Taylor Decker, Avante Maddox, and Giovanni Manu. He's still coming off of IR. And yes, Happy New Year. Episode 2001. Last night was great. It was a big blast. I hope everybody did. Oh, that's a shame to hear that. I wish that had broke yesterday. I'd have put it in the show because the only thing that broke yesterday is that Stephon Diggs was brought up on charges, and then Trayvon Diggs was let go and picked up by the Packers. Let's go, Detroit Lions football. One pride, all grit, never back down, 100%. I'm wearing a Jack Campbell jersey for one reason. He's my MVP of the year for the Lions. Looking up the stats last night, Anzalone has been our tackle leader the last 3 seasons in a row. He has almost 65 to 70 less tackles than Jack Campbell. If you add in his missed tackles, he could have been tied with him. He had a bad year. That's why I wouldn't bring Anzalone back. He may be a leader in the locker room, but Jack Campbell has become the captain and shown that he deserved what he's doing. It is great to see 128 people watching 4 minutes into the show. This is amazing. We're not as injured as it looks. That's what I'm trying to say. I think we'll be fine. I think we got to watch for Panay and Amon Ra. They mean more than Alex Anzalone at this point. I want to see what the injury report is this afternoon. I don't want to be doom and gloom guy. I also want to say with the 36% pressure rate against, just like Lamar Jackson and Mahomes, they'll put up better numbers. Happy New Year, Steve Bauer, for all of you long timers. That's right. I'm still doing it. Porn music for my fans. 100%. I'll continue to do that. We have been through the ringer this year, emotionally, highs and lows. Yes, we were 5-3 with Morton. We were 3-5 with Dan Campbell calling plays. But you know what? Who didn't change? Jared Goff. He had 2 bad games all season. 2 horrible games all season. Thank you. It's time to put a little music in the background. I gotta have something. It's too quiet for me. I know he should, but he won't do that. He never has. Even when we were eliminated last time, when we were 8-8, we went to week 18 in Green Bay in 2022. We went in there, and everybody said we were going to lose. Everybody says we're going to lose this time. I know we don't have Ben Johnson. I don't care. We have the same core of players. The only thing we don't have is Frank Ragnow from that team. But this song fits this season great. Another season gone wrong. That's what it's been. I think Morton's gone. When he got in Campbell's face during that Week 9 game, he's gone. I think Shepard stayed. I think that was the difference. The thing that suffered the most with Dan Campbell taking off offensive play calling and focusing on the offensive side of the ball was our defensive coordinator and a first-year play caller, because Dan Campbell wasn't helping him. That's what happened to the defense. You know, everybody wants to say it was Hutstein and his contract. No, it was the change in play calling. The first week, it didn't affect us that much. And I like the fact he doesn't want to change the scheme going into year 2, like he changed the scheme coming into this season. We went through this before. Remember 2022 to start the season, how bad our defense started out? Because we changed schemes after the first year. It takes 2 years to install a good defense. So add to what we have, take out the shit, cut him. Grant Stewart, he's okay at punt returning, but is he a great linebacker? He's had a couple good games, but he hasn't been consistent. Trevor Nowaski's been more consistent. Zach Cunningham, before he got hurt, was more consistent. Derek Barnes has been consistent. Jack Campbell's been consistent. The most inconsistent one on this team has been Angelo. He's good in coverage. He's okay at tackling, but he missed a lot. He went back to like he was in 2021 and the beginning of 2022. I think he was mad because he didn't get a bigger raise and an extension. He'll probably be a Jet after this year, because I wouldn't bring him back. I would bring back Rodrigo. I'd bring back Stain Zylstra. There's a couple others I'd bring back too. Avante Maddox, Rock Yassin, both of them I'd bring back. I'd bring back Al Kadeen or Bob Muhammad, as Mike Valenti calls him. I don't think it's a good idea because we don't have enough linebackers for that scheme. We'd have to be a lot. Thank you, Michael Ditton Edwards. Love you, brother. So we're starting off the year with episode 2001. Doing it that way for a reason, so we can keep track. I'll put up the number at the end of each month at how many shows I've done in a month, and you'll see how I hit 1,000 in 2 years. It's insane. He'd be fine if Magawa and Proctor are gone, but he translates better to a guard. If you watched last night, Mauagoa is the better one. Watch Caden Proctor tonight versus Indiana. If Indiana gets the pressure like they did versus Ohio State, like Miami did versus Ohio State, And King SJ, my brother. There's nobody on that team I like. Not a single one. They couldn't beat Ohio State. They couldn't beat Indiana. I'm out on the Ducks. I think they get beat by Texas Tech tonight. If that's who they're playing. Let me look again. Yeah, starting right now. There's guys on Texas Tech I like better. Watch out for Jamon Taft this game. Another year. I think Texas Tech can beat them. They're a more complete team. Another team, a guy to watch this combine is Akeem Messador, that Miami defensive end. He was all over saying like white on rice. Great to see the people watching on Twitter. Oh, that must have been last season I'm thinking of. Well, we know one thing. Ohio State won't be back-to-back national champ, much as they wanted to be. And I'll tell you what, Wink Martindale's defense got humbled in the fourth quarter versus Texas. We finally scored, take the lead by 3 points, and you give up 17 to lose. Holy fat crap, Batman. Lose by 2 scores. Yes. Remember, Oregon beat him at Ohio State, too. But Ohio State, that tackle that hit the back of that defensive lineman, Mouton, at the end of the game. That was a low, cheap shot. I hope that kid gets some type of punishment. I don't know. I think the Hoosiers could do it. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Kyle Whittingham does with Underwood. He does not want to transfer people or he'd have been gone. And we were part of that easy schedule. Let's not sugarcoat it. 662 people watching live between Twitter, YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. That is not what I heard. I heard rumors, but he did not say that. He said he's not changing the scheme. That's what I just read. So Oregon gets the ball back first, and they're already on the Texas Tech 20 at 3rd and 8. Come on, Texas Tech, get it together. You're not even showing stats from this game yet. Crazy. I wanted to see how they got down there. Ah, there we go, finally. Dante Moore is 4 for 4 for 44 yards. Noah Whittington has ran for -2 yards. Oh, I'm thinking of Texas A&M for Jamon Tapp. Booyah! I was not surprised. I said all. Thank you, Andrew King SJ. Listen to the beginning of the song. It's getting ready to start over. This is my AI wrote song for the show about a bad season. I'm going to turn it up.
City sleeps another year. Dreams deferred and soaked in beer. The wind howls a lonely song. Another season gone wrong. But wait a sound across the frozen ground. Lions talk. Lions talk. Smoking Jeremy. Lions talk. Down rubber ghosts of better days. Echoes in a hazy maze. Same old story year on year. Hope and heartbreak always near. A rumble deep, secrets they will keep. Lions talk.
So, what do you think of that one, guys?
Smoking
What do you think of it? That one's for a losing season. This one is for the next time we have a winning season.
Rising from the ashes, roaring to the heart. Dan Campbell's lions ready to tear apart. Kneecap biting grit, never back down, never hide. With Smoke and Jeremy B, we take the pride worldwide. With every single play, we're breaking the mold. The strength of Detroit, watch the story unfold. Oh, the Lions are fierce, hear them roar on the field. With Campbell at the helm, our fates finally see him. Smoking
I agree.
Victory is knowing we're making our plans. Numbers don't lie, the stats tell the tale. Confidence is soaring in this lion-hearted trail. Reality bites hard, but we stand tall. With Smoke and Jeremy B, we're ready for it all. Oh, the lions are fierce, hear them roar on this field. With Campbell at the helm, our fate's finally sealed. Smoke and Jeremy B, the voice of the bold. Together we rise, a new legend
Okay, the fans have spoken. They like the second song better. I like the first one because it tells exactly how we feel as Lions fans with the expectations we had coming into the season and the results that we have. I like this one better because it's more positive. It's more the way it should be. And I think it sounds like it's a little bit like a cross between Daughtry or somebody that type of singer doing it. It has that style of music to it. We have 1,000 people watching live. This is amazing, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is that time of the show where I do what I always do. It's the end of the year, and we're not in the playoffs. And Michael Ditton Edwards, it would behoove us because we've already been swept by the Vikings if the Vikings win. We can't move up past them. We should, as much as I hate to say it, I would love to beat Chicago in Chicago. We don't have a great history in cold weather in Week 18. That Week 18 when we beat Green Bay in their house, it wasn't that cold that week. Who is the Texas Tech running back? Let me tell you. Uh, Jacoby Williams. If that's the one that just did the big run you're asking about. He had a fumble. No, he didn't. He had a reception too. So they must have had the punting. Trying to get the stats to update so I can see some more stats. Yeah, Dante Moore hit a big sack on him. Yeah, Jacoby Williams, he's a good receiver. He's not that great of a runner, though. He doesn't have a lot of twitch. Ben Roberts is the guy to watch in defense, as the other big player is out, but Jacob Rodriguez is in. David Bailey, the linebacker, is who got the sack. Oh, the QB? Yeah, he's a run and shoot guy. I like him. Baron Morton. No relation to Johnny. Thank you, Mario. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Baron Morton is the he does a run and shoot type of offense. He's an athletic quarterback for Texas Tech. They've always had athletic quarterbacks. They run a run and shoot air raid type of system. So I let me see what grade he's in. Baron Morton QB. He had a couple of years. played through a fracture this season. He has a foot fracture. Trying to see what grade he's in. He is a redshirt senior, so yes, he is coming out this year because they don't have 6 years of eligibility anymore. He was he played in 2 games as a true freshman before redshirting the season. He entered his redshirt freshman season as the Red Raiders' third string quarterback behind Tyler Shook and Donovan Smith. Martin saw playing time in 4 of the team's first 5 games before being named at Texas Tech starting berth after both Shook and Smith suffered injuries. He completed 39 of 62 passes for 379 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception, rushed 16 times for 46 yards and 1 touchdown in his first career start, a 41-31 loss to Oklahoma State. In the next week, he's finished the game with 325 yards passing and 2 touchdowns in a 48-10 win over West Virginia. Yes, he's eligible for the draft. But it is time for what I usually do. It's time for a mock. What the hell? But I agree with you, Bill T. And look at that. Proctor's gone. All 3 right in a row. The next offensive tackle available is Caleb Lomu, and I don't know if I'd reach for him here. So let's go back up. There's Vega Ione. Fix the guard. And as far as centers, I am not going Connor Lew. It's Logan Jones or Jake Love. I'm not sold on Parker Brailsford. They've had a lot of pressure up the middle, which is why they struggled at times at quarterback. Sam Hecht is decent. Matt Goblin, no. Or Goldman, no. Pat Coogan's been good. I'm just going through the list. Braylon Moore at LSU is okay. Brockmeyer at Miami. You look at this. You're looking at guys that'll be late in the draft. Out of all of the top 5, I like Logan Jones the best. But let's go to defense and go edge. Again, let's see what TJ Parker looks like. 6'3", 265. Ugalele out of Oregon, 6'4". Isn't always talked about same sentence as 2026 top draft measures, but you usually change that in 2025. LT Overton. Ooh. Sonny Styles. We could go linebacker here if we wanted. And he didn't do much last night. 6'1" and 235. Anthony Hill, 6'3" and 235. These are all light guys. Deontay Dawson. What happened to the good old fashioned 6'4", 240 guys? These guys. Defensive tackle. I guess we could go D tackle again, but I don't think we need a D tackle right now. Let's go all. He's the best. Mansour Delane, 6 foot. Ty Simpson, 6'2", 208. There we go. We need a big corner. Oh, it's a QB. Never mind. Tight end. I'm not doing a tight end in the first round. Tiny boy. I guess I am going Caleb Lomu. I didn't have much of a choice there. It was too early to take any of those centers. And now I'm going to take a center. This is the round that I think Logan Jones goes. So I'm taking him. coming up on our pick shortly. I'm hoping he's there. There he is. Boom. Done. I like this guy too, but this guy I think is going to be the district maker. He could be the bookend to Malcolm Rodriguez. Actually, Malcolm could actually move back to be the MLB2 for us. Where he actually did well. Or we could go corner, Deontay Scott. There we go. Tiny frame wise, 6'2", 198. Edge. There we go. There we go. Got to have some sort of plan at what you want. I don't want a single corner or defensive back out of 6'3" and 198. Devin Moore. I'm gonna have to look him up. There's no scouting profile. I have to see what I can find on him game film wise. I like the size. We need size. A little early for him. I'm gonna get the other guy I like. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, there he is. He moved up already. He's moving up the draft. Now we go offense, offensive guard. He's gone, but DJ Campbell is there. He's a good guard. Last but not least, I'm going another linebacker because we're going to need him. We have to let some people go, and that's who I want. Because, technically that's like getting a safety the size of a linebacker. So mock draft 9.0. And look, I went off a consensus. I did not stick to any one person's draft rank bottom and average them all together, and that's where they think they'll land as far as prospects. Yes, sir. Jason Beck is going to be the Michigan OC from Utah. Yes, he is. Now that they played their bowl game, he's going to come over. They also got an offensive line coach. Turnover on downs, Texas Tech ball. Here we go. So let me bring it in. I'm going to stop sharing the screen so we can actually see it full size now. Are you guys ready to see the mock? Because I'm going to load it right now where you can actually read it. Mock draft 9.0 results. Caleb Lomu, Logan Jones, Jalen Kilgore, Tyreek Sapp, Devin Moore, Judge Collier, DJ Campbell, Kendall Daniels. I hear you, Nick Burton. And draft rankings based on consensus. Consensus means, like I said, they take the best ranking and the worst ranking and lump them all in together. Francis Magawa impressed me last night. He held Kenyatta Jackson in check. It was an amazing game and an amazing performance he had versus Ohio State. And that was the biggest reason why they lost versus Louisville. And nobody took that into account, that the blind side was left open because Magawa was out on an academic suspension. When you have an academic suspension, you cannot play till you raise your grades. He raised his grades within the next week by doing a bunch of extra credit, retaking some exams, and raising his grade. That's why he was able to play out the rest of the season. He has a very high football IQ. That does not mean you're a very good student. Let's be honest. 1,582 people watching live. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here, watching us. Make sure you hit a like on whatever platform you're watching. Even though this is a Lion show, I am going live into Sir Rocker's Twitter. It helps him immensely if you guys hit like and you comment on his show, on his channel. It helps him out. Help him. Make him better. Prayers up to Sir Rocker. Last night, his daughter was involved in a car accident. She's at Mercy Hospital in Iowa. Rob Haspels is a great Vikings fan and a good friend of mine and a fellow podcaster. I look out for him. Thank you for the like, Bo Crouch. I have a high Mario Kart IQ, but I am not an F1 driver. Comment of the day. Well, I have to get ready for work. I do not wear jerseys to work because I work at a tire shop. That would be like wiping your butt and then taking a crap to spend the money we spend on jerseys. But Jack Campbell is my MVP of this season, regardless. 165 total tackles. I think he's had an amazing year. But Baron Martin is eligible for the draft. Trenches, secondary, safety help, all of it. Linebackers, we need it. Specifically that edge. And I like Tariq Sapp, and I could have went and got the other guy I like, Jamon Tapp, but I thought it would be overkill because we have yet to see Hassanin. I am a PlayStation guy. I always will be. I hated Xbox when it came out. I don't like anything that makes me subscribe to it just to play. At least I can still play PlayStation. Fishing Brothers. Go Lions. I love it. Great picture. Is that RBF Fred changing his name again? Fishing Bros? I got to know who's Fishing Bros. That's a cute picture of the kids hanging out together. The one looks like he's in a football uniform. The other one's in a white t-shirt with a logo. But thank you. And make sure you hit the likes on YouTube. Bo Crouch of Football Talk with Bo. Thank you for the like on Facebook. We appreciate you. But as I always say, and I always will say, try every day to be a better person. Your name is Noah and your favorite player is Aiden Hutchinson. Amen. Love it. Thank you, Noah. Aiden Hutchinson is one of my favorite players. He came from my favorite college, Michigan. Well, he's a Pro Bowler. He got voted into the Pro Bowler by the fans. First team. And he'll be there because, we're not in the playoffs. Old Super Nintendo, yes. Go green. Hey, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, no matter right or wrong. I don't hate Michigan State, unlike some Michigan fans. The only team I hate is Ohio State. And thank God they lost last night, that Miami put them in their place and beat them by 10 points and showed them how overrated they really were. Easy schedule. I actually called that draft down to a T that was going to happen. Weeks before the draft. Yeah, I hate Ohio State. Amen. We can all agree on that. But as I always say, love it. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Noah, for checking me out and watching my show. One Pride.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Salute.